We're going to start with a Delta Challenger hind number 1, and we're going to make it from the normal shape into a longer, narrower shape, and we're going to make another one into a wider, rounder shape. It's very important, again, tong, hammer, and anvil coordination. So it's not a case of just putting on its side to make it into a long, narrow shape. We're going to use the horn of the anvil to shape this shoe. So to straighten the branch, our hammer blow comes to the near side of the horn, starting at the quarter and working to the toe. That will straighten the branch. Once we've straightened the branch, we put it just in front of the toenail and push it in. My tongs are always in line with the line of the branch that I'm working. Put the shoe on the horn, start at the quarters, little light hammer blows working towards the toe. It's not how hard you hit it, it's where you hit it. Slide it forward, it's in front of the toenail, push it in, turn it. Tongue position's imperative. Start at the quarters. Tongue position, toenail just in front of the horn, push it in. And we've got our basic modification done. Now if I want to just bend the heel in a little bit, work from the quarters, just hitting just past the horn. But my tongs are again in line with what I'm working. We've got our shoe shaping done. All we have to do now is level it. Tongs in line with the anvil. Overlapping blows, every hammer blow touching the last. I check the shoe from the side, seeing that it's flat, looking to see if there's any bend in the branches. Let's give it a little flatten. Look down the heels, make sure the heels are both on the same plane, looking right down the shoe, making sure that everything's flat. Double checking that we haven't damaged any of our nail holes, so I'm checking it with a Delta 5 slim blade. There we go, shoe would be ready to finish fitting a nail on. Starting with a Delta Challenger hind, we're going to change it into a wider, a rounder shaped foot. So we're going to pull our toe quarters out and then bend our heels on from the quarters. So to make it into a wider, rounder shape, we'll put it on the horn. We'll hit it just behind the toenail, a couple of little hits, just to lift the toe quarter out. Once we've lifted the toe quarter out, we'll put it on the quarters, and from the quarters to the heel. Tongue position is always in line with what we're working. I'm not hitting on the anvil, I'm hitting in front of the anvil, where there's a gap. Lift it out, move it forward to the quarters. Other branch, tongue position again, good. Opposite side to what I'm working, in line with what I'm working. Okay. And we've totally changed our shape into a wider, rounder shape. It's minimum work. It shouldn't be hard work. Now it's to level my shoe. Start the heel. Overlapping blows, everyone touching the last. Keeping my tongs flat with the anvil. Not hitting it too hard, it's a lot of overlapping blows. I look at it from the side to see if it's level. Then I look from the heels, make sure that both branches are flat to each other and the heels are the same height. And we've got a wider, rounder shoe finished. So we've got our Delta Challenger hind widened and the heels brought in a little. Next thing to do is to check the nail holes. It's very important that we haven't damaged the nail holes in the shoe shaping process. If we have, we need to fix them. What I'm selecting is a Delta 5 slim blade. I'm just going to check it in the nail holes. I have to check them all, as long as they look about the same. Yeah, so that shoe would be ready to finish shaping and the nail on. So in the middle we have our original Delta Challenger TS8, and on the left we have our wider, more bold pattern, and on the right we have our narrow, more straight pattern. All these modifications have been done with the minimum amount of effort.